All right, it's time for my favorite, portraits. Portraits are just photographing people, professional people, little people, groups of people, pregnant people, brand new people. You're shooting people. Let's break it down. First, we have family portraits. If you don't have patience, just don't bother. All right. Children like to have fun, but parents like to have some sort of order. You got to find a happy medium. Children like to have fun, but parents like to have some sort of order. It's going to end up being organized chaos, but you got to ride the wave, or better yet, just be water and go with it. With family portraits, a tripod and a little bit of Photoshop magic can go a long way. You're going to shoot on a tripod because there's such thing as head swaps. If a kid isn't looking in this picture or blinking in another picture, but everybody else looks perfect, you could take another picture where that child that's blinking looks perfect and put it into that picture. And I can show you how, just later. These sessions can be done outdoors in natural light. If you want more control over your lighting, add a strobe to your session. All right, this is a strobe. If you want more control over your lighting, I recommend this. If you want to do outdoor sessions and use a strobe, which I do, combine it with a lithium battery, and then you're gonna get that extra pop in your pictures. If you're not ready to get a strobe, then I would get a reflector. The only thing is you need someone to hold this, or you need another tripod to hold it up, which can be annoying depending on how your client moves or where you want to take your pictures. So I like strobes. All right, next up are headshots. Not your video game headshot. Professionals that are trying to show the best versions of themselves. I would go into a headshot session with a bit more equipment. You're gonna need a backdrop, usually 5x7, to cover the back. The one I have is double-sided. One side is black, one side is white. My routine for my clients when I shoot headshots are as follows. I do a few standing with the arms crossed, maybe a hand or two in the pocket. I do a few leaning on a stool, and I do a few of them sitting in a chair. 75% of these sessions are usually done in their office. There's about 20% where I have headshots in their home, and about 5% of the time I have to rent a studio. Next up are your maternity sessions. I love maternity sessions. If you get them to bundle pregnancy announcement, maternity, and newborn together, you're kind of taking the journey with them, and it's a beautiful journey to take. I'm just gonna focus on maternity for this portion. You kind of need to be established for pregnancy announcements for them to come to you, because they need to know that you shoot what they want you to shoot. Newborn photography sessions, they're their own monster in itself, so I'm not really gonna dip into that. Maternity sessions can be done indoor or outdoor. I'm biased to my outdoor session. Once you have your lighting figured out, posing is the next thing to focus on. Some of my go-to poses are what I call the lean back, the sonogram, kisses for all, are a few of my favorite maternity poses. There's no shame in going into Pinterest and screenshotting some of your favorite poses to have as a cheat sheet. You're gonna forget. You're gonna draw a blank when you're having the session until you get comfortable. So have a cheat sheet.